Hi, this is Juliana Kenny here at IT Expo West 2011 in Austin, Texas. I'm joined by John McCaffrey of Clarus Systems. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
So tell me about Clarus Systems. What's going on?
Well, Clarus, as you know, because we've worked together in the past, we're in the enterprise voice over IP unified communications space. And specifically, we're involved in testing, monitoring, management of those systems. So we do that through a variety of means, but a lot of automated testing. We do performance management. We do configuration management. And basically, we're trying to constantly detect whether there's any issues with the system and get those issues fixed before they impact the end users.
Okay. So you've attended some sessions here at IT Expo. Yep. What are the sorts of, discussions happening along those lines?
Well, cloud, believe it or not, is a topic that's come up once or twice. So it's one of the things that we're interested in, obviously, is the prospect of voice unified communications moving to the cloud and some of the challenges that would represent to our customers and to a company that's in the business of monitoring and measuring quality of service. Becomes even more important if you move services to the cloud. How do you trust that the cloud is going to be able to deliver a critical real-time service like voice,
right,
and have the metrics and quality that you've come to count on if you have those systems internally?
Right. Now, how does Clarus deal with some of those challenges?
Well, we do it through a variety of means today. We do it through testing, so we actually can take an end user's phone and automatically use it to place calls as if the end user were sitting there. So by doing so, we can test thousands or tens of thousands of phones a night, and then produce metrics to show whether or not phones are available, whether the call quality is good, whether calls are going through as expected.
Okay.
And then during the business day, when all kinds of activities are going on, we can produce SLAs and kind of monitor and manage the system. And finally, just looking at trends over time. So you may not see an issue today, but your capacity of your trunks might be running out. And it's good to know that with plenty of lead time so you can get more capacity. Or on the flip side, maybe you've got some capacity, some trunks that aren't being used at all or being used hardly at all, and maybe you can save some money. And in this environment, that's critical.
Yeah. So tell me about recent announcements from Clarus and what we can expect to see over the next year or two.
Sure. Well, over the past year, we've been focused on a couple of key areas. One is analytics. So we collect a lot of data. A lot of data is given off by these systems. And the problem is, what data is relevant. So we've been trying to use analytics to focus in on, if there's an issue, whether it's a future problem that's sort of boiling up, or something that's going on today that should be fixed. We do a better job of pinpointing using analytics what exactly our customers should be looking at.
Okay.
Another is telepresence. Telepresence and video are very high-end video conferencing systems, and usually used by senior executives that are paid a lot of money. Their time is very valuable. Our CEO likes to say that the most valuable phone call is a telepresence call that doesn't work, because you're wasting everyone's time and people's jobs are on the line. So we developed a way of testing telepresence calls, so you could pre-test the call before the actual executives are in the room, make sure everything's working, monitor that call as it goes along, and then produce sort of quality statistics at the end, so you can hopefully pinpoint any issues that could come up. So telepresence has been big. And then services. A lot of our customers want us to come in and help them use our software to actually test systems when they're rolled out, test systems when they're upgraded, test SIP trunks, which is a big change in the overall architecture infrastructure that we work with. And so we've been able to deploy a lot of new services.
Great.
In terms of where the future is for us, we talked about the cloud. That's one area. We want to be able to measure voice and unified communications in the cloud, just like we do in kind of on-premise environments. So be able to tell with data and statistics, are the endpoints, the phones actually registered? Can somebody make calls? Are the calls getting dropped, what's the service SLAs, what's the quality of the voice that's being communicated, is it secure, is another key area, and then if there is a problem, how long does it take to get it fixed? So those are sort of the metrics that we view as being critical for the cloud. And then finally, mobility. When you look at the enterprise user today, they have their desk phone. They may have a soft phone on their PC that gets them access to their secure enterprise communications. But now that's being extended to mobile devices, to iPads, to iPhones, to Android phones and the like. So we're trying to extend our capabilities out to, again, measure the quality of those services as they're deployed on mobile devices.
Great.
Yeah, it should be exciting.
Yeah. Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Well, thank you. Thanks for your time.
Sure. Once again, this is John McCaffrey from Clarus Systems.